Hey, welcome back, everyone. Say hi, Looney. She wanted some attention, so I had to bring it out here, but I got to bring it back to the room so I can take care of this plant. You don't mind, Looney? Mwah! Hey, welcome back, everyone. I'm Steven from Steve's Propagation Corner, and today I'm going to be taking care of this plant dish that has gotten a little bit out of control. I've had this planter for over a year now. Wait, hold up. It's gonna be a year next month. I got this plant dish for my birthday last year. My mother-in-law, actually, she's so sweet. She sent this as a gift for me, and I loved it. It has some of my favorite plants and some plants that I've never owned. I have a peace lily here. She's flowering a lot. Spring's here, so the flowers are coming up pretty nice. I also have shoot, I am blanking out on the name of this one here. When I'm editing this, I will put it down here probably, and you guys will know what the name is, because right now I'm completely blanking out on the name. This is also a flowering plant. It actually has some little dead flowers still that I need to clean off when I repot it. I also have an arrowhead here. Love arrowheads. And a violet. Look at that. A little violet there. It doesn't have any flowers currently, but it does flower as well. Beautiful plant dish with a nice variety of plants, and I've actually been able to keep it in here for, like I said, almost a year now, since my birthday of last year, which was May. Yes, my birthday's coming up, getting a little bit older. What can you do? That's life. Anyway, but as you guys can see, it's gotten quite big, and they are starting to kind of fight for space. Some of them are just like peeking out, like the arrowhead. You see that? It's just like trying to get away. It looks like it's running away. Look at that. You see how it's just poking out like that? This one too. This one used to be so nice, but now it's gotten so overgrown. It's kind of wild. It's just all over the place. Like, I don't know. It doesn't really have a shape currently, and I think it's just because it's fighting for its own little space in the dish. And of course, the violet also wants out. It's like, get me out of here. I am stuck. Get me out. And of course, I feel like the peace lily is the one that is hugging up all the space, all the soil, and all the nutrients, probably because it's the only one that's actually doing very, very good. The other ones seem to be kind of struggling a little. So today, I'm going to be repotting it, potting each one in their separate pot, so they'll have the best chance to flower, spread their legs.
You can twirl, you can move in it.
Oh.
You can spread your legs apart, and
They'll be able to do all that stuff. I want them to be comfortable, and I want them to grow. And now that spring's here, they're all growing like crazy, a lot of new growth. So I want to take advantage of that. And yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today. So thank you for joining me. Let's get started. First thing first, let's get it out of this pot here. Get it out of the pot. Let's take out this plastic saucer dish. So I feel like I watered this recently, so as you guys will see, it's still pretty moist, pretty wet. There's all that water there, which is not good, so I need to pour that out. Look at that. You see all those roots? There's a lot of roots going on in there, so I could definitely see that some of them, like look at that arrowhead, it looks like it's kind of root bound right there. They're definitely asking, let me out. Let's go ahead and repot them. Nice. The roots are in good condition. They look pretty healthy. Pretty nice, bright, white roots. I don't see any mushy roots, so there's no root rot going on. That's good. It's kind of just root bound, really. Look at the bottom. Look at all those roots. Look at that. All those roots. So cool. I love the roots. Let's go ahead and separate them. Oh, I think fruit's here. Just break them up. Soil's kind of moist, so it'll be easier to come apart. Alright, so we got one out. Our violet. Let's put it in its spot for now. Alright, let's try to get this arrowhead out next. Don't be afraid to break some roots. They're gonna break, but try to get as many roots to come with the plant so it will be transferred nicely and acclimate, not go through as much shock. Alright, so there we go. Got our arrowhead out, put it in its pot. Again, I'm blanking out on the name of this one, but like I said, I'll put it on the bottom when I'm editing this so you guys will know which one it is. This one particularly does not seem to be in the best shape. Look at that. This formed. It's just trying to find its way, trying to find a way out. So it's gotten kind of twisted and just kind of weird. So we'll see if this one will make it. Hopefully, I hope it makes it because I like it. It has really pretty flowers whenever it does flower. And our big daddy, the peace lily. As you can tell, the peace lily basically was taking up most of the space. I might need a bigger pot for the peace lily actually because I don't think it'll fit in here. Will it? Nope, too big. I'll let it get too big. So let me find a bigger pot. So food's here, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and take a break, and I'll be right back to finish on this. Let's get back to it. I got a big pot for my peace lily here because it's not gonna fit in one of those other pots that I had. So let's use that. Actually fits perfectly. Wow, just right. Cutting off all the dead stuff, all the yellow stuff, all the dead stuff. Just cut it up at the base. I have my little precision tool here to get the ones that are especially hard to get out of the way. Wherever sometimes your fingers are too fat to get there. My fingers sometimes are a little bit too fat, so it's better. It helps to have a precision tool. Now that we pruned off all the yellowing stalks, all the dying leaves and everything like that, we will go ahead and pour in the soil and top it off with some new fresh soil. Make sure you get everything. This one's not coming out. Get all the dead stuff out. We don't need it. We want new growth, right? Alright, looking good. Oh my god, this plant's gonna be so happy now that it has all this space to grow. I'm sure they will all be happier in their own pot, in their own space. They'll be able to thrive and be healthy and more lush and just have a lot more life. Peace lily looks great in its new pot. To the next one, we have a violet. Let's get our violet ready for its new home. Oh, I see some flowers. So I guess we got some baby flowers that are gonna be coming in now that it's spring. So it's definitely the right time to repot them. They'll love you for that. Let's put some soil in here, just enough that the plant won't be sitting at the bottom. Give it like a nice space for it to sit on. That should be good. Bring in the plant, put it in, perfect. And now just fill it around. I always make a mess. All right, we have violet looking good. And next we have this one is the one that I think it's doing the least good. It's not looking good at all. It looks kind of deformed, kind of all over the place. I don't know if that's how they're supposed to look. I've never owned this plant before. Hopefully it makes it. I'm gonna take off all the dead stuff, all the dying stuff to give it the best chances to grow and recover, and all that dead stuff is just dragging it down. a lot of dead flowers from my last blossom. It got like some roots coming out of here. It seems like it's trying to kind of walk away, literally. Like you see those little, I guess, roots coming out? I feel like it was just trying to find, kind of running out of space and just running away, trying to latch onto something else, some other soil. So I feel like this one's gonna be the one that's gonna benefit the most from being repotted into its own pot because it definitely wanted out. Took all the dead stuff down, all the dead stuff out. Now let's go ahead and pot it up. It already seems like it's breathing more. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it looks a lot more comfortable. Enjoying the comfort. I think that's enough. It already looks better. Like it already looks like it's way more comfortable than it was before. So I can't wait to see how it turns out in a few weeks. Awesome. All right, and last but not least, there's Arrowhead here. This one's not looking as bad. However, there's a lot of dead stuff you see in the middle. It's just a bunch of dead matter that I need to prune off. Some leaves got kind of nibbled at. Luna, my cat, she nibbled at a few of them. You'll see like that. Prune off all the dead matter. We'll have space for new growth. Looks like I got most of the dead stuff. All right, so I think we got most of it. Let me pluck this one off. That leaf is looking good. Let me go ahead and get the pot ready so we can pot it up. Let's get it in there. Let's cover it up with some soil. I am making a mess, as usual. It's the fun part about playing with plants, isn't it? Playing with dirt. And there we have our arrowhead. That one's looking kind of wild, but it will find its own way. Now let's water them. So I'm actually going to use this dirty water. It's water from my fish tank. I usually use fish tank water as a fertilizer. It's really good, really rich in nutrients. If you do have a fish tank and you do regular water changes, you would benefit from saving that water instead of, just wasting it, dumping it down the drain. You can store it like I do and use it as fertilizer for your plants. It's really good, really rich in nutrients and all that stuff. So definitely one of my tips. Your plants will thank you. Since I had already watered them recently, don't really water them too much, just enough for them to acclimate. Try not to water the leaves on the violets too much. They are prone to getting fungus. All right, the queen of the night. Alrighty, so there we go. Well, guys, that's all I have for today. Thank you for joining me. If you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you have any tips or comments you'd like to share, make sure to leave them down in the comments. And if you like this video, make sure to leave a like. That really helps out a lot. See you in the next video.